just the second time, right here on EA Sports.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end, any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Handoff here to Nwangu. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Jackson's throw taken in here by Fuller. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kene Nwangu with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Off the play fake, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Mariota. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Mariota's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And one more time, here's Kirk. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing a 4-for-4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Mariota. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Now Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You
get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson now. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that?
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there. These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. That's complete to DK Metcalf. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. A pass underneath for Carson. Touchdown! Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Matt Amendola now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go!
Jackson marching back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 2. On the give is Nwangu. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Brevin Jordan with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. There's the stiff arm. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here, Mariota. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
check, Mike 20.
On second down now, it's Carson. Carson to first down and more. Touchdown, Detroit! Chris Carson with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
And Marquise Brown is definitely a guy who can take the top off of a defense and make the big catches downfield. Also known as Hollywood. Now in his 3rd season from Oklahoma, wants to make more catches like the one we just saw there, the routine variety.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On the run is Nwangu. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got Fuller. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Catch is made by Hardman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Chris Carson trotting back out there. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
On second down, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now it's Carson.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mariota on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
This is Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, Mariota. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Back now at Ford Field. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. And wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down. Throwing, Mariota. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marcus Mariota taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Hardman on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the Wagyu. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Well, for Lamar Jackson, we know all about how dangerous he is running the football, but he can really sling it as well, and he connects on a big one there.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll find Nwangu underneath.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Flushed out right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Let's go.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now.
Mariota's throw caught here by Metcalf.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
To throw, Mariota.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
On 1st down, they'll run to Nwangu.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll run with Nwangu.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9.
Throwing now is Jackson. Being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, There was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Here's Mariota. A big play there for Detroit. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed